So hi there everybody, we are back on the banks of the mighty River Trent for my third session. I've picked this swim again because it's a nice swim, and there's got to be, I must admit, about 3 or 4 foot of water, extra water in here. We had real bad storm last night and it just hailed it down all night last night, so you can see the rivers come up, which is good. There should be plenty of nutrients in the river now for the barbel, some nice fresh water shrimp and snails and worms that got washed in, things like that. So again, I've got 4-ounce leads. If I do need heavier, then I've got some in my bag. My Fox Warrior rods, just normal. I'm going to have this one 2 rod lengths out, I think, and then that one's just going to be downstream, just near that bush. See if we can produce anything, but it's been producing a few fish, especially over the last couple of nights, so fingers crossed we'll have some fish. So I'm going to cast in now and let's see if we can get a few barbel. It looks really good. As you can see in the distance there, I've basically just come through a storm roughly around about 20 minutes ago, so we're getting plenty of rain this summer, not like last summer when it was dry as a bone. So fingers crossed we should be having a few barbel. So without further ado, let's get cast in and let's see if we can catch a few fish. This first rod out, just going to put it just near that bush if I can. Like I say, I might be able to get it first cast, I might not. Going on with 2 halibut boilies. That's not in a bad location, is that? Let's put it down there, put the bait runner on. Yeah, that's lovely, is that? That's holding quite nicely at the minute. Yeah, you can see it's really fast here. It really is fast. And this one is just going to be a couple of rod lengths out. If I can get it off the rod. That's all I require. A couple of rod lengths out. Let's see if I can hold bottom. Right, that's gone down to the bottom now. That's gone way down to the bottom. Let's put the bait runner on. There we go. And just watch your rod tips. You know, see if it settles down. This one's settled down. That one has just come up off the bottom and back onto the bottom again. It is quite fast, to be fair. Flies. Yeah, it is quite fast. It's amazing how fast it is down there, to be honest. And it's just come up again and rested again. Might need 6-7 ounces in this swim. Don't normally, but there's a good 4 foot of water in here, so we might need to. Right, well, let's bait up just down here. We'll put a few halibut boilies down there, see if we can get them grubbing around the fish. Hopefully we can. There we go. It's not too bad. Don't forget, if you miss it, the current will always take the bait down anyway. So put about 10 freebies down there. That should be quite nice. That's lovely. Maybe a couple more freebies. Especially if we've got a few fish down there. And if they're feeding quite nicely. The only problem that I'm going to have is if I do hook one on this downstream rod, it's bringing the fish back up. If I hook one, it's not too bad if I hook one quite close in. I can control it a bit better. Ah, there we go. We've had a little bang on that one straight away. Literally, it's been in there a minute or so and we've just had a bang. Now the bait runner's on, so that's cool. Now I think that might have been a chub. I think it probably was a chub. I think a barbel would have torn off on it by now. Right, let's wait and see what happens, shall we? So there we go, the rods are in. As you can see, it's very changeable. We've just come through the storm, just over there, you can see it over there. We've got that rod just down there next to that bush. I've already had a bang on it from a chub, and this one's just a couple of rod lengths out because it's quite a deep hole just around there. So there is one or two barbel that like to hang around there. I know quite a few people cast onto the other side, but if you cast onto the other side, it's shallow and then it gets deeper. This is the deepest part of the river, and that's where you'll find the barbel, the chub and the carp and whatever else wants to swim in here, pike, perch, catfish, all sorts. So we're just going to have to wait now, and while I'm waiting I'm going to have a bite to eat, something to drink, and enjoy the scenery. Right, so we've been in half an hour now, and I've had a couple of bangs on both rods, but I'm pretty sure they were chub. Having a go, mind you, I don't mind £5 chub or £4 chub, or any chub really. It's just nice to get a few fish into it out in the river. You know, I'm pleased that we've had plenty of rain. That means there's plenty of oxygen gone into the river, so plenty of oxygen for the fish, which is good. Mind you, I do play them hard, get them in, leave them for 10 minutes once I've got them in. Oh, there's some floating debris just gone down there. Hope it doesn't go through my line. Yeah, so, but we'll see if we can hook one. Hoping so. It's looking nice for a fish, but you never can tell with the river. Depends what mood she's in. Well, we're getting quite a few chub knocks just on the downstream rod, which is quite good. The wind is really starting to get up now. There's a few dark clouds coming over, but I'm hoping that it isn't torrential. I have got my brolly with me, but hopefully it's not, but you never know, do you? Like last Monday from 12 till 4 hours of non-stop rain and wind. It was very uncomfortable, I can tell you that, and the barbel were interested anyway. But hopefully there might be tonight, and might get a few kippers out. Right, we're going to put this one out again. It's been out there an hour. Let that sink all the way down to the bottom. That's perfect. Let it come around. As you can see, it's just bumping over bottom until it can find somewhere. There we go. It's just resting there nicely now. Like I say, the flow is really strong. And why I use the PVA bag is so to separate the hook from the lead, and then you don't get too many tangles then. So bait runner on, and that's ready to go. Right, we'll have another recast of this one because I've had a few bangs on it from chub. I was daydreaming then, I was looking at a mouse. I was feeding him with boilies.
this one.
Yeah.
Leave you to it, darling. I've been going on page 5, so I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Okie dokie. Now is to try and land it, because this is a good fish. There we go. Put that down there. See if I can get around this other rod. Without falling over. There we go. It's coming in close now. Yeah, that tore off like a rocket on a launch pad, did that? Don't think it's a particularly big fish. Somewhere down here is a barbel. There he is. In you come. Right, we'll rest him there for a minute. It's a nice slack area here, so there we go. Now that's nice, isn't it? £5 2-ounce barbel. I always seem to catch quite small ones here, but it's a welcome fish. There we go. Look at that barbel in the sunlight. Looking at all those beautiful colours. Absolutely fantastic colours, aren't they? You know, and that one did actually put up a really nice scrap, did that one. So she's been in the net round about 10 minutes to recover, and the sun's just coming over now as it's going down, and we've caught a beautiful small barbel. Let's hope they're going to be getting bigger. Right, let's rest this one back up and see if we can get another one. Right, so I've got my barbel in here. I'm going to rest them for about 10 minutes just to make sure that she's okay, and then she can go back. You can see she's not coming bellied up. She's facing on the bottom, and this is a nice slack area just here. So it's a perfect place to keep a barbel, make sure it recovers, and then release it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really nice evening this evening. And this is the start. Right, I think my barbel is ready to go back. I've just got stung by nettles. Well, there we go. What can you do? Get her up and nudge her over the net. If we can. Sure we can. There she is. There she goes. Right, so we've rebaited and put the baits back out there again. That was nice, wasn't it? A £5 barbel. And as soon as I put that right hand rod in, I got a really good knock from a chub. It was very violent. If I'd have had the not the clutch on, I'd have maybe tried to hook it, but normally what they do is they just grab the bait and not the hook, and that's why you get a massive great big knock. I was meant to be coming float fishing down here today, but I forgot me float, which is no good, is it, if you want to go float fishing? But there we go, what can you do? And I believe I've just caught a weed fish. That actually went off like a rocket on a launcher pad, did that. And it's weed. That got me all excited, did that. The only trouble is I've got to bring it up all the way over here now. And we have got one or two bits of rubbish coming down the river. You wouldn't think this little twig could be so much of a problem, would you? Right, let's have a look at it. There we go. Get that off there. I will put a couple of new boilers on there actually. So I'll just put that back on there. There we go. Well, we're 6 hours in now to the session. Oh, I think I did catch a little bit of weed there, but it's come off, thankfully, so I don't have to reel in and cast in again. Yeah, so one barbel at the minute. We're off the mark with the fish. We've had plenty of chub knocks, but the river looks absolutely adorable. I mean, you can see how high it is. It's a good 4 foot up. So hopefully at the witching hour, like usual, and hopefully we might have a few barbel. Well, we're 7 hours in now. And we're approaching the witching hour. It's approaching 9 o'clock. And so far, just the one barbel. It's a nice welcome fish. The chub knocks have dried up a little bit. But it's a really nice night, but I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. I haven't even seen too many fish top yet, but there is quite a lot of water coming through. It is really fast, you know, so don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Well, I've just had a knock on this rod just here. That could have been a small chub. There's me saying that haven't had any bites, and we goes and gets a knock. Well, it's 10 o'clock now. And I've had a couple of indications on the rod tips. The mozzies are out, they're all over the place. I'm getting bit to smithereens. You can't see them on the GoPro, but there's absolutely loads of them. Starting to see one or two fish top now as well. So hopefully they'll start to feed, hopefully. See one or two just over there, just rise. I think they were chub. Right, so it's the witching hour now. We're just waiting for one of those rods to go off, and hopefully a big barbel's going to be on. I've had a little bit of a half a run, it just went bzzz and then stopped, so I don't think it had the bait properly in his mouth. Hopefully it might come back for it. So next time you see me, hopefully I might be playing a barbel, or I might have him already in the net. Well, we've got plenty of rats running about. Just hoping it's around about 10:30 that we get a barbel bite. Right, we've just landed another barbel, so it's resting in the net there. Not exactly sure how big it is, but looks like a nice fish. Put up a good scrap, so we'll get the gear out and have a look at it. There we go, a beautiful barbel like in the halibut boilies. Bit of a split fin there, but this one's a nice one. There we go. That's where they get the power from. Beauty. Well, that was a nice hard fight. £10, 6 ounces of pure Trent barbel. There we go, another beautiful Trent barbel caught using halibut boilies. So, and she put up a good scrap in the river, and yeah, my first double of the season, and it's 10.6. So I'm quite happy about that. Oh, another one's just splashed just there, so beautiful. Right, so my barbel is just resting in there at the minute. A beautiful 10-pounder. We'll be releasing it soon, but we'll give her plenty of time to recover first. She put up a good scrap, did that fish. So she's been in there about 10 minutes now, and you can see she's down on the bottom. Beautiful Trent barbel. Yeah, I think she's nearly ready to go now. There she goes, straight into the depths of the river. Oh, got another nice barbel. Go, another nice barbel, probably about 7 or 8 pounds. There we go, another beautiful Trent barbel, £7.7. and what a scrap she put up. So let's return this one and see if we can get another one. We're going pretty well now. Yeah, so that was alright, wasn't it? So we've had a 5 pounder, a 7 pounder and a 10-6 so far, and we're still going. It's 2 o'clock and let's hope we get another one. Well, it's 4 o'clock now and we haven't done too bad. We've had 6 barbel, biggest being 10-6. It's not too bad, is it? So that's it for me now. So if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll be out again in another couple of weeks hopefully, and see if we can get some more shub and barbel, see what happens. I just love the Trent, it's a great place.